Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Trapt. This is Mysterious JG, and we are playing as Princess Allura / Alicia. I don't know why her name is written out as Allura when clearly in the Japanese version she was Alicia. But yeah, I didn't really do any reading or off-screen finding out more information here, so we're just sort of going to keep rolling with this. One of the reasons I wanted LP now is I realized I never told you guys how I got this game, or not this game. This game was a gift from somebody who, well, they figured that I would want to Let's Play it. So there you go. Now, the story that I'd been asked to tell was the story of how Boba the Vulture and I were exposed to Kagero Deception 2 in the first place. But let's go back to that in a moment. I'm like threatening not to get around to telling it again this time. Anything cool that I can do here? I can't really afford any of this stuff. But, let's see. Pendulum Mega Rocket. Vase. Rolling Bomb, Push Wall, Guilty Lance, Vacuum Floor. I've decided to forget about the bear trap, so which means the only thing I'm not really bothering with that I could be potentially bothering with is the, there's like a bomb that I could be using instead of the smash floor. I have figured out why, or at least, well, I did do one little piece of reading, which is to find out why there's a trap in that room with the obelisk that I couldn't get to work. I read about that trap and found out why it's not working. I think I can get it to work now. I'm not talking about the stained glass window. I still have no idea why I can't throw anyone through the stained glass window, even though it's listed as a device. So, yeah. But there was like some kind of weird sort of casket thing in that room that I haven't been able to use successfully, that I hopefully should be able to use now. I don't think I'm going to bother with the bomb. The floor-mounted bomb here. But yeah, so, at different points in our lives, both Boba the Vulture and I worked at video stores. Not the same video store, but we both were former video store employees. That's probably the most important thing we have in common, actually. That's the strength, the source of our bond is the fact that we both worked at video stores various times. And like, you know, I don't want to get into a whole lot of detail about my video store experience, because it was not on the whole good. But the one nice thing about it was that you got to take home, or you got to rent for free movies. I'm a big movie buff, at least I was. I guess I still kind of am. But I used to like watch movies all the time, and especially cheesy movies. I'm a big Mystery Science Theater fan, so I like the kind of movies that they would do on that show, and like cheesy kung fu movies and stuff like that. But you would also could get video games. Back when I was in the stores, like the new stuff would be on like, I guess, am I old enough that the SNES games and Genesis games are considered new? They were definitely newer. The old NES cartridges you could rent for free pretty much anytime you wanted to when you worked at the store, and you couldn't rent anything on the weekends that was considered new. But I mean, not without paying for it, because they wanted to keep it free for customers, paying customers. But yeah, you could rent video games and take them home and stuff. And Boba the Vulture worked at a video game store, or a movie rental place, a couple years after I did. Different place. By that point, PS1 games were kind of, I guess, I don't know if the PS1 games were the old ones and the PS2 games were the ones that were brand spanking new. Or maybe PS1 games were kind of new-ish, but like video rental places are dying, obviously. Even the big chains like Blockbuster and Hollywood Video are in deep trouble. And the little mom and pop stores, it used to be just like the easiest thing to do is, oh, make a few bucks, start a video store, and like, you know, not a ton of overhead. You have to buy up a bunch of videos, obviously, and keep them on your shelves. And some of them had little gimmicks, like they would dress people up as ushers, or they would have like a popcorn machine in the front, you know, yeah, but those places are, sadly, they're a dying breed. I used to love being a patron of them. Working there was a pain in the ass. But being a patron of them was fucking awesome, because it was like, you get the 99-cent rental specials, and you never know what kind of weird, obscure shit you could find in those video stores. Like, there's one video store, different one from the one we worked at. I really should be playing the game here, shouldn't I? Different one from the one that we actually worked at. Had like all these awesome, cheesy. It had like a lot of old wrestling, like NWA wrestling, not even WWF. That was like the kind of weird, obscure stuff they had. And I don't want to say the NWA is weird and obscure, but where the hell can you find that stuff on videotape now, you know? And it also had like crazy horror movies. Like there was this movie that's called Nail Gun Massacre, and the byline was Nail Gun Massacre is cheaper than a chainsaw. It was a really hilarious movie, and not just because it was cheesy. Like there was a lot of intentional. Sometimes horror movies are intentionally making jokes throughout, and yeah, but this one it actually kind of worked. Like the guy with the nail gun would be shooting people between, right in the face with the nail, and he would say, "Don't you hate those headaches that strike right between the eyes?" While the person's dying because they just got shot with a nail gun by the Nail Gun Massacre guy. Fun movie. But no, the point of the story was that when Bobo was working at a video store, they had Kagero Deception 2, because they just picked up whatever weird, obscure games they could get, I guess. And they had Kagero Deception 2, and I'm like 7 minutes in. I haven't played the game at all. They had Kagero Deception 2, and apparently somebody came into the store and said, like, "Hey, this game doesn't work. It's like scratched or something. I wouldn't play. I want my money back." And it's like a privately owned store, so the manager's like, "Okay, whatever, here's your money back." And then it was like, "Hey, Bobo," because, in real life, people refer to Bobo the Vulture as Bobo. He's like, "Hey, Bobo, could you, you get video games out here and take them home sometimes. Why don't you, take this one home and see if it plays, and if it doesn't play, just get rid of it. Or I'll just get rid of it, And Bobo's like, okay, and he takes it home, and I end up playing it with him. And, it's Kagero Deception 2. It's fucking creepiest, darkest, weirdest game we've ever played. I guess the reason Bobo wanted me to tell the story is that we had a ton of fun playing the game, laughing. There's a lot of inside jokes came out of that game that I won't bother to repeat because they just won't make a lot of sense here. But one of the big things that we decided about that was that what we figured happened was some kid must have rented this game, took it home, started playing it, and his mom must have walked in while he was like impaling somebody with spikes, and like freaked the fuck out. And they were probably like, Bobo was living in the South at the time. It's, not super. I mean, it's Virginia. It's not super South or anything, but still, there's some conservative type of people around here, and they were probably like, "You're playing a game where some girl with a naked bare back with a tattoo on it's impaling people with spikes," and the kid probably just pretended that the game wouldn't play because he didn't get to keep it for the whole rental period. Something like that. That was what we figured. Who knows what the truth could be. Either way, we ended up owning that game. I think... I don't know when we got our hands on that. Because it was one where we rented it, we thought it was like the best game in the world, but then he returned it to the store. And like, we would come in and check. Occasionally, we wouldn't even rent the game again. We would just check to see if anybody else had rented it. It's like, no, I don't think anybody else ever rented this game. But, it was just a shame because it's a freaking awesome game. But, the video game world is driven by sequels to games that are already established. So a game like Kagero Deception 2, well, it was technically a sequel. I suppose I can't really say that was its fault. But nobody played Deception either, so, yeah. Anyway, long story. Hope it wasn't underwhelming as it's been built up since the Kagero Let's Play. But that's really the story of how we got the game, folks. We've theorized that some really conservative Christian mother walked in on their little kid playing Kagero Deception 2 and freaked out. Now back to Trapt, aka Kagero Deception 2, aka Deception 4. Here's Gordon the Warrior. Miranda's older brother, a leader among the Fiend Worshippers, born into extreme poverty and doesn't trust others, only opens up to Miranda and Rachel. Okay? He's got no special immunities, so that's good. Eleanor the Priestess, from Finnegan's Force. Deeply religious and totally devoted to her work. However, recently developed a crush and is now caught between her feelings and her vows. Her vows to have sex with this one guy that she has a crush on, I guess. Oh, they're probably talking about some kind of religious vows. She has healing abilities, though. That can be annoying. Although it can, if you milk it properly, mean that you just can get lots of wall from these guys by constantly hurting them and letting them heal up. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. But she's immune to anger status, so you can't drop a wash pan on her head and make her freak out. Myra the Archer, Finnegan's Forces, no special immunities. Had a harsh upbringing in a poor village, impressed by tales of the Fiends of Revival, and now strives to bring it about. Wait, she's with Finnegan's Forces? She sounds like a demon worshipper. Gerald the Knight, favorite knight of the king, was made a knight after accidentally saving the king from a bandit. It was an accident. He was trying to kill the king and he accidentally stabbed the bandit. But actually he hasn't done anything noteworthy since. Loves to brag about the past. He's got defense against pincer devices and projectiles. Pretty standard for those guys. Fiona the Dark Mage. We haven't come across a Dark Mage yet. She looks like a goth girl. Cheerful and doesn't seem like a black mage. Well, she looks like one. So, tries hard every day to have shifty eyes and speak in whispers. That's cute. And she can blind enemies. Alright. And there's Gordon, Miranda's older brother, a leader among the Fiend Worshippers. Only opens up to Miranda and Rachel. Neither of whom are in this party, so I don't really know what's going on with them. Alright, so these are Finnegan's Forces, or are they Demon Worshippers? It's kind of hard to tell. But we're going to have to kill them regardless, so let's get on that. And sorry I talked for so long before getting going on this mission. Chapter 6, The Remaining Path. The remaining path involves me sacrificing souls to the demon because I wasn't smart enough to get out. By order of Queen Catalina, General Grange has been executed! Aren't you gonna go?
But that he was assembling his forces at the old castle.
The soldiers who failed to escape as hostages, and the general traded himself for them!
Shogun.
That must be Shogun.
Herzog's attacking the old castle even now. Unfortunately, I don't think they can hold out. And so...
Uh-oh, it's evil Skywars. Oh, looks like following you is a good choice after all.
Princess, run away. It's the Golden Fisherman.
Jawohl, mein Führer!
I guess he's not going to be able to protect you. You're going to have to use your sexy killer trap magic. Allura and Rachel, who have just been reunited, find themselves in the midst of a new crisis. The Knight Jays, a close associate of General Grains, comes to see Allura bearing bad news. By order of Catalina, General Grains has been executed. Sucksy? Sucksy? What did I say? Halfway between sexy and sucky, I guess. That's weird. That means there's a named character in this that we won't get a chance to kill. Excuse me. Generally, the deception games, if a character appears and they have a name, you will have an opportunity to kill them at some point. Maybe it's all a horrible lie. I'll show you that I'm not all talk. I'm also a skilled fisherman.
Prepare yourself to face the will of the Lord! Biatch!
Alright, well, I gotta think about whether or not I want to kill her fast. Because, she will be the most dangerous to me because she has the ability to heal them and keep them alive. Keep yourself alive. But I might actually... I mean, if this was not the plot mode, I would probably be into that because it would mean that I could... It would probably be good news because it would mean that... Can I drop it on this thing? No, I don't mean to. No! Not what I meant to do. Shit! Yeah, apparently any trap, not just ones that should be able to set things on fire, can set that, Wait, where are they? Oh, they're both following me in the same direction. Good. Can, get those candles lit up. So let's see, are those candles now lit over here? They don't look lit. So that didn't work. I guess I'll just have to kill her immediately. Seems like a shame, but...
My lord, I beg your forgiveness for my crabbiness.
Yep, you did, lady. So we got a new person in the hallway chasing us around now, and since it doesn't look like that pendulum was able to no, not rolling bomb, or at least not there. Oh hey! That's cool. This is something you couldn't do in Kagero. I can set it on this wall here, not necessarily the wall on the outside of the... Can I place a wall trap there? Oh, why not? Okay, well, never mind. I thought I'd found something that was going to be really useful, but I can't place a wall trap here. So let's instead do the push wall. Wait a minute. Where's that pillar? The pillar doesn't seem to be there for some reason. Falling pillar is already... Why is the falling pillar already gone? Isn't there usually a falling pillar blocking me from doing this, what I'm trying to do here? Oh well. As you can probably tell, what I'm trying to do is activate that thing so that I can suck somebody into the music thingy, death thingy. Dun, dun, dun. That thing can hit that thing and blow up. That's lit. Good. Excellent. Yeah, there. Only seems to be one guy in the room with me here. So I guess we know who we're gonna... Oh, yeah, maybe I can suck them both in.
I just want to give you a little taste of my suffering. Because I'm kind of messed up.
Okay, well, it'd be nice to save this for the night, but... Wait, did I just jump? Oh, somebody else jumped in there. Oh, not me. Okay, he just walked in there by himself. So, I guess I won't be using it on the night. I'll be using it on Gordon's fisherman guy. He will definitely be dead, though. I'm pretty sure I can only use this once.
I was just getting started.
So I guess I don't need to come up here to get... Oh, I can't come up here and get more cool stuff. Alright, well... I don't think I can use the dark illusion thingy again, so let's get into another room. Do some more cool stuff. She really does run like a girl. Which is, you know, considering she's a girl, probably acceptable. Oh no, did I want to come in here really? It's the sinner's table. Probably push somebody onto the sinner's table. Could also do the old face as soon as you enter the room. And electric chairs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So possibly, if he gets off of there, he gets thrown right into an electric chair. That would be neat if it works. Into the center stable thingy? No, you didn't? Okay. So the center stable bit didn't work. And the electric chair didn't work either. So nothing really worked there. Okay, well you did walk into the electric chair eventually, so that's nice. I didn't like you from the start. I'm kind of nerdy for a knife, but okay.
Take care of the rest, Ray.
Oh, she died. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, leave me alone, buddy. You gonna end up on the center table by any chance? Yes, you did! Coolness. Electric chair. Alright.
Let's all go on a journey together to the world of darkness. To the kingdom of candy.
Is he dead? Is he dead? What a frightening woman. He's not. He is dead. Okay. Cool. This is actually working out rather well. I just got hit with the darkness stuff though. There goes my perfect on this level. Oh well.
Come on over this way, why don't you? Come over here where I can... There you go. Oh, and you're dead. Oh, that's a shame.
Nice. I like that trap. I wish I could see again, but
I'll go on ahead and wait for you there.
well, I'm definitely heading for the World of Darkness. There's really no question about that. Well, I got zapped with dark magic, which ruined my perfect. Otherwise, that went pretty darn well. I got 1705 Warl. It's a lot more Warl than I usually get. Unless this was my, That's not my bonus, is it, for clearing the chapter? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, no, I feel like that went pretty smoothly. I got to shove people into the sinner's table. I got to hurl people into the electric death.
Princess, that power is really true. You got dark power, it's awesome. I believe in you. I believe in Crystal Oaks, I believe in me. Even if you are carrying the Fiend's mark, I know that there's still goodness in your heart. Princess, I decided to head to the palace to attack Catalina, because there is no goodness in my heart. I'm all about attacking unarmed women. Won't you please come with me and lend me your strength?
I don't have traps in that castle. Your princess is in another castle.
And he touches her with the demon arm.
Don't let him deceive you. Rachel?
Yeah, I don't know.
Only we're going to get captured. Sir Jace, you're the last person I would expect to lure my princess in a trap.
Who are you? Do I know your name? Oh, never. Trying to mock my vows as a knight? I'll fucking kill you. Princess, please, you must believe me. She's an evil slut. Till we bring Catalina to justice, she will continue to, perform salsa dances. And General Gray's golden will be settled then. Your name, I didn't get to read it all.
Give me an aside, Rachel. I'm going to the palace. Like, no, you have to stay here and kill people to raise my dark master, the demon.
Princess, thank you so much. Well, let's be off before our enemies catch on to us. I've instantly recovered from whatever my previous infirmity was.
at least promise me you'll come back here and sacrifice more souls.
Yes, she wants you to be at Evil Temple Land, apparently.
Rachel, I swear I'll come back because I'm naive Dumbo.
JT's a bit of a dumb bulb himself, apparently. Was that last one a little darker than the other ones? I don't know. My hit point bonus was total crap that time because I got hit. I only got hit once, but it was by darkness magic. So yeah, the key, I guess, really the key to getting a lot of Warl in this game is not to go around collecting Warl from enemies you kill. It's just not to get hit. I mean, I got 1705 mission Warl, 500 sacrifice bonus Warl. But yeah, the real Warl, the most Warl you're going to get is coming from just not getting hit. And I totally didn't manage to do that here. So I think I only got hit once in that whole thing. But apparently that was enough to totally fuck up my hit point bonus. Or maybe there's a total hit point bonus you have running throughout the entire game. If I never get more than 238 hit point bonus again, then I'm going to think that you've just got a total hit point bonus. It starts out at like 1600, and as you get hit over the course of the entire game, then it gets smaller and smaller, and you've got to start collecting Warl or you're never get anywhere. That might make some sense, actually. Especially because, as far as I know, I think the Warl carries over into other playthroughs, but you've got to get to the end and complete the game before that'll happen. I can't just play the first 3 levels, start over, play the first level, start over, and build Warl that way. So, yeah, you really just have to avoid being hit a lot. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Alright, folks, so that's going to be it for this video. When we come back, we'll be on Chapter 7. We'll do the side story first, of course. Of course, sweet America, of course. But it looks like we're going to go to the castle and try to fight Catalina. That could be interesting. So let's see what happens. Let's check the death file real quick first. Gordon the Warrior was bones shattered by the gears of the man-eating music box. The Marcher Myra was shocked to death by Electrify. Dark Mage was cut down by a pendulum. Oh, she must have been killed by the pendulum. Oh, that's a neat little trap combo occurred without me even trying to do it. I shoved her into the Sinner's table, which lifted her up, and she got caught by the pendulum. So that's cool. Priestess Eleanor was squashed beneath the falling chandelier, and the Knight Gerald was shocked to death by electricity. We'll have plenty more exciting and graphic death in the next video. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.